Hello viewers, how are you? Narrator is here again. Today we are going to continue our decision support system that will assist us in our administrative work. Now, if you have not watched the first video, I pray that you watch that one because it's going to assist you. We are continuing. We managed to make this page where you have the learner's name, assignment, test, investigation, and the marks. And we want to link this to the worksheet. So we want the information here to appear at this side, but we've added more columns. We want to convert the assignment to 10%, the test to 20%, the investigation to 30%. So here, let me align this. So if I align this and make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so we have the assignment is visible now. We have the assignment converted to 10%, and this can make it okay. God will bring honey out of the rock. Then center it. Good. Now I'm going to write a formula here to link the information from type, this one, to this side. Even the names, I can link it. I can link the names from here to this side. So let's do it. Anytime you are starting or you want to write a formula in Excel, you start with equal. And I'm going to use the if statement. The if statement. So we have if the cell I'm looking for, which is this cell A5, if that cell is equal to empty, print empty. Otherwise, print that cell. It means if the cell is empty, if there is nothing in the cell, print empty means don't print anything. If there is nothing in the cell, if let's say you have not typed anything in the cell, don't print anything. That's the meaning. If this cell is equals to empty, print empty. Otherwise, print whatever is in the cell. So if there is nothing in the cell, don't print anything. Otherwise means if there is something in the cell, then print whatever you have in the cell. Okay. So you see that because there is Moses in the cell, it has printed Moses. Now, if I delete Moses, it means there is nothing in the cell. See that we don't have anything there. If I type A, let's say Alfred, answer. No, let's say, let me type something different. Gilbert. You see that Gilbert has appeared here. Alright. So Gilbert Corbiner. You see that Gilbert Corbiner has appeared here. So I'm going to copy that information down, then also copy it to the side. So I want how many names? Let's say if I want, let's say 20 names, I'm going to copy it down. So let me copy it to the right. See that it will take the information at the right there. Let's see what we have there. The max here is what? 20. You see that we have 20 here. Assuming the max is 30, it will automatically change to be 30. If the learner did not do the work and is empty, God will bring honey out of the rock. We are going to have empty here. So now let's say the learner had 20. So we have our 20. Now assuming this page, I want, let's say 20 learners to be on this page. Let's use 10 learners to be on this page. So I'll drag it down. Okay, let me drag it down to this. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let me make it 15 learners in the page. It's fine. You can make whatever learners, you can make whatever number you like. Alright. For this example, we are making only 15 learners in the page. Then the conversion. Let's look at the conversion. Assuming I want to add a learner. So if I want to add a learner, I can add a learner. Let's say Emmanuel. Emmanuel Kunsin. Emmanuel Kunsin had 40. See that Emmanuel Kunsin is automatically added here. Now let's see how we can convert, or we can change this information to 10. How do we do that? You will still use the if statement. So anytime you are starting an Excel formula, you start with equal. So equal if whatever you have here is equal to empty. Print empty. Otherwise, print whatever you have there. But this time, you want to convert it to 10. So what I'm going to do is this bracket is for this one, and this one, the smaller one, is for that one. Because I want to convert to 10, so it's going to be this cell divided by the total. What is the total? The total is what? 50 multiplied or times the 10 that you want to convert to. So this is going to give us what? 4. Alright, so out of 10 is going to be 4. Good. Now, because I want to drag it down, if I drag it down, because of the denominator, if I drag it down, the denominator will also drag down. But I want the denominator, which is this 50, to remain as 50. I don't want it to drag down. So I want to put an absolute value there, so that if I drag it down, it will still be in this cell without moving down. To do this, we put an absolute value. So the absolute value is a $sign. We put it here. Then I'm going to do the same thing for this one also, where you did the multiplication. So here also I'm going to put an absolute value here, in Jesus' name, and also here, so that If I move to the right, it will still stick to this 10. The formula will still stick to this 10 and the 50 in the type. If I move down, it will still, the rest will move down, but the denominator will stick to 50, or the denominator, which is this one, will stick to the 50, and this multiplication will stick to the 10. So I'm going to drag it because I want to do it once. I want to drag it once so that all this will be copied without doing everything one after the other. So if I drag it to this, okay, let me do it, because the formula at this side is going to be different from this one. So I'm going to drag it only to this. And the 15th one is this. So let me put borders so that it guides me. I'm going to put border to this side so that I have a nice guide.
I refuse to allow my angel of blessings.
Good. Now, so my formula
Paralyze or aggression
for this two, this and this is fine. We are going to do this one also. Alright, we are going to do this. Let's do this. This also is going to be like,
and neutralize all problems or
if
from my past mistakes in Jesus' name.
This cell,
and neutralize all problems originate
because I did not bring equal. So anytime you are starting with Excel formula, you put equal there. So if this is equals to empty, print empty. Otherwise, print whatever you have in the cell. So here I will drag everything down. Good. Then what I'm going to do is, you see that this formula is linked to this. I'm not going to copy the same thing here. I'm going to write another one which is similar to this. At this time it's going to be is equals to if this is equals to empty, print empty. Otherwise,
be shattered to irreparable pieces.
Otherwise, print whatever you have there.
I paralyze all satanic antagonism against my destiny.
So let me put a bracket there.
In Jesus' name, I tell you to live now.
Then whatever I have there, I want to convert it to 20. So I have to divide it by the total, which is 60. I put it in the cell there. Then I multiply it
and I unsee it. All the
by the conversion, which is 20. Because I want to drag it down, I want to copy it down. If I copy it, whatever cell you copy it to, it will drag to its relative cell. But I don't want it like that. I want it to stick to 20.
now, in Jesus' name.
I want it to stick to this 20 and also to this 60. So how am I going to do that? I have to apply the absolute value.
Now,